Happy sunrise, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and pull up a seat and get comfy, babes. Like I say in every single video, it does get a wee bit chaotic over here on this channel, all right? Which is why I go out of my way to make sure that every Tuesday I'm giving you a different type of vibe, a more calm, cool, and collected type of energy, okay? So go ahead and pull up a seat, get comfy, like I said. For those that already know what's tea, you know every single Tuesday I like to pour into y'all the same way y'all pour into me by constantly supporting my channel. And also, this is another way of me pouring into myself, okay? There's one thing about it, you always got to take that time to pour into yourself when you're constantly giving to everybody else. Now, once we jump into this video, if you decide this type of content is not the type of content for you personally, I promise you it's no love lost, you know, different strokes for different folks. Either way it goes, you can head over to my playlist and you can catch up on anything that you may have missed or whatever videos it was that initially brought you to my channel. Understand that this type of content isn't the only type of content that I do. I am very consistent with everything else that you see here, okay? With all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the vibes. Okay, my babies. If you stuck around, you already know what time it is, baby. It's Tuesday, which means Tarot Tuesday, which means we tapping into all things spiritual, making sure we feed our spirit, making sure we feed our soul, the same way we feed, you know, every other part of us throughout the weeks, right? So I do apologize if I look a little bit tired, babes. I am. I am a little bit sleepy today, but that's all right. We're going to push through and we're going to get these messages out for y'all. Y'all know this is going to be another mini message, whatever it is that we should be walking away from and whatever it is that we should be walking towards, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I had already pre-shuffled the deck prior to starting this video, so I'm just doing like a quick little 1-2. Make sure we got the cards moving around and putting that energy into it. Okay, and then we're gonna go in and find the cards that we're looking for. If you've been here for a minute, you already know which card we're looking for, okay? You already know what card we're trying to find. Okay, you guys, we got our 3 cards right here. I'm gonna set them down. And we have our bottom of the deck here, which is Queen of Pentacles energy. I will show y'all that. There we go. All right, so first card we have the 9 of Swords energy, which is this energy here. This is the representation of what it is that we should be walking away from. We have the Death card right here, which is going to be in the middle. And for those that don't know, the Death card just simply represents what it is that needs to die. Okay, that's the sole purpose of this type of read. Last but not least, we have the Chariot. Okay, so this is the energy that we're supposed to be walking towards. So I'm trying to make sure that y'all can see these cards. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hop into a quick little storyline here, and I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, I'm still on my floor. I promise y'all by March we should be back up at the desk, okay? Like, so y'all can see the cards a little bit better, but just rock out with me, okay? I still gotta reorganize my shelf and stuff. There's just a lot going on, okay? Either way it goes, we have the 9 of Swords. Now, as you can see, this 9 of Swords is that energy of her just like up. She just sitting up in this bed, right? She looked like she crying, possibly. She looks like she's stressed out. You know, this energy is giving, this is low-key giving the same energy from last week. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, but this is more of a mental thing. Somebody just really deep in their head. They're constantly overthinking, constantly overanalyzing, so much so to the point that they're probably losing sleep, so much so to the point that they're probably, you know, damn near depressed, if that's even what you want to call it. They're just so in their head. They're in their head about everything, whether this is about self, whether this is about a situation, whether this is about a person, whether this is about the financial situation, work related, whatever. It in your head, wheels is constantly turning. You know what I'm saying? Just constantly thinking. For some people, you may even have headaches. Some people may even be struggling with headaches. Okay, that's a message that I just got just now. Some people could be struggling with headaches right now, just from the constant, it sounds crazy, but the overuse of the brain, just constantly worrying. And a lot of times, things that's wrong with us in the spiritual sense will manifest in a physical sense. Okay, so if you did not know that, there you go. A lot of the things, like if you're carrying a lot of worry and tension and stuff, you'll get that. You'll start to feel it in your shoulders and your back. You'll always have tension in your shoulders and your back. You know, everything is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. Okay, so with this energy, like I said, this is just mental stress, mental chaos, just in your head, overanalyzing, stressed, worried, overwhelmed, whatever it is that's going on, whatever it is that's keeping you up at night. Okay, this is the energy that you're being told that you need to walk away from at this time. This is the energy that you're being told that you need to get in front of at this time. Okay, you have to get up out of your head, get out of your head and into your heart space. Get out of your head and into your heart space. Okay, that's what you're supposed to be walking away from. Now, what are you walking towards? The Chariot. Now, with the Chariot represents perseverance. It represents physically, the physical action of pushing through something, the physical action of working through something, working towards something, whatever a goal is, whatever you're trying to change, whatever it is you're trying to create. You're working towards these things, right? So coming up out of this mental stagnation, this mental blockage, this mental restraint, and working towards. Now, this Chariot could represent you pulling yourself out of this energy, okay? This could just simply represent you getting out of this energy, just getting out of this state of energy and walking into something new, right? For others of you, this is the energy of you getting out of this energy and focusing on something else. Finally, applying pressure towards whatever it was that initially had you stressed, whatever it was that initially had you worried, whatever it was that initially just had you up all night and stressed, you know, worried and overanalyzing and, you know, whatever, even depressed, you know? Working towards those things, working towards those goals, understanding that this is not the end all be all, understanding that whatever the situation is, you are not stuck here, understanding that you can make the necessary changes that you want to make. You just have to be open to doing so, right? This is what's here. Now, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles basically represents like a self-nurturing type of card. It's a very nurturing energy, okay? This card reminds me a lot of Virgo energy because it's like mother energy, very nurturing, pouring into yourself. And with the Pentacles also represents earth energy. So like I said, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it's an energy of stability, moving out of this energy of uncertainty, and this energy of like things just not being clear, this energy of confusion almost, and walking into an energy of certainty, walking to an energy of safety, an energy of security, an energy of, you know, not, I want to say self-love, but it's not necessarily self-love, but it's along the lines of that, because with Queen of Pentacles energy, this is somebody that is focused on something in particular, right? That pentacle represents something. That pentacle represents something, and that something could be yourself, your mental. That something could be your family dynamic. That something could be your finances. That something could be your love life. You know what I'm saying? Your connections, your business, whatever it is that you're trying to work on, that you're wanting to change for the better, that pentacle could represent that. So while you're staring at this pinnacle, you're looking into this pinnacle and you're pouring into this pinnacle, okay? You're pouring nothing but positivity. You're pouring nothing but love. You're pouring nothing but that nurturing energy. You're treating this pinnacle like a newborn baby, okay? The way you would love on a baby, pour into a baby, you know, treat a baby with the utmost, you know, just think about how it is when you have a newborn. For those that have had a newborn, those that have had babysit children, or whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter how exhausted you are, you're still pouring into that child, because you know at the end of the day, that child can't do anything without you, right? That child is vulnerable and they need you for everything. That's what this pinnacle represents. It's the vulnerability of what hasn't manifested, or the vulnerability of what it is that you're working on that may have possibly already manifested, but needs more love, needs more care, needs more tending to, right? So you're nurturing this pinnacle. You're coming out of this energy and you're pouring all of that energy, all of that love and everything into this pinnacle, okay? That's self-love. That's self-love. It's self-love. It's different forms of self-love. People automatically look at self-love as, I gotta go get my hair done, I gotta get my nails done, I gotta go to the bookstore, you know, I gotta spend this money on me, I gotta take myself out to eat, you know, things like that. And that's not a bad thing, okay? Those are the physical things, the materialistic things, so to speak, that make you feel good. But self-care also has to do with what we do every Tuesday, right? Pouring into your spirit, not only just in a materialistic aspect or a physical aspect, but also in a spiritual sense, also in a mental sense, also in an emotional sense. It's more than just the materialistic, right? So you have to continue to pour into you. And if you're pouring into the things that you care about, that you know is going to be good for you, or that you know is going to change your life around for the better, that is a form of self-care. That is a form of self-love, right? So this is what we're nurturing, whatever this pinnacle is. We're leaving the mental blockages and the mental chaos and the mental strain behind. We're persevering, and we're making sure that we're pouring into ourselves in whatever aspect that may mean for you, okay? So this is the message that I have for you for this week. Short and sweet, straight to the point. I hope that this resonates with whoever that it needs to. Of course, drop down in the comments if you enjoyed this type of message, or if you want more messages like this or anything like that, or just drop down in the comments so we can chit chat. You know, I love interacting with y'all. So this is what I have. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your week. I love y'all so much, and I will catch you in the next one, okay? Bye.